Morning, Drew. What did you think about this pump? NQ was wanting those highs. I guess we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up until we don't. Until there's a new war. How do you like the new bracket adjustments? Um, I like it. I think it kind of fits me better in the sense that I like trades to be over fast. Um, and I'm okay with taking losses here and there. But the idea is that you should be losing less. But if that's not the case, then yeah, it's not worth it. I personally just don't like one trade taking 2 wins away. I'd rather it the other way. Yeah, yeah. I get that. It's not for everybody. Um but you also have to realize that those losses that take away 2 wins should happen less often. So it kind of balances out. But like I said, if that one loss taking away 2 wins triggers you, it makes you mad, it makes you want a revenge trade, then yeah, it's not for you. Feel like it could work for you though, because it seems like with your entry model, it saved you from a daily loss limit. Yeah, but still, like, because like if you look at my trade on Tuesday and Thursday, I should be break even because I won twice and then lost twice. But I'm down 800, so it's like that's like the downside of it. But again, because I took those risks, I got rewarded on Wednesday where I got those small wins to kind of balance everything out. So there's no perfect way. I think at least for this week, I did definitely made more money using the new strategy rather than the old one, but I need more data. I need to do it longer for me to really know, for one, if I like this, if I really like this, and two, if it's going to get me to pay out faster. Like not faster in the sense that like I need that payout right now, but having an easier time to just show up every day and do this. And I'm kind of testing the 2 ticks to 9 tick bracket on the side on my own time, and that works too. And that's even worse because if you lose one, you lose 4 wins. More than 4 wins, actually. So it feels worse, but consistently, you do lose one, but then you win the next 4, so it consistently makes it back. But, you know. All right, I'm here. What was I saying? I said I'm doing 2 ticks, 2 tick target to 9 tick stop loss on the side, just to try it out. You heard my toilet? Oh, that's the toilet in this room. That's for the cats. So I had to clean their litter. It's not me going to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom over there, way far away. Anyway, I said I was doing. They shit in the toilet. No, the litter boxes are in the bathroom. It was like smelling up the room right now, so I was like, okay, I gotta clean this now. Yeah. So as I was saying, I'm doing 2 tick to 9 tick stop loss, and that's even worse because if I lose, it wipes away 4 wins, even more than 4 wins. So it's definitely discouraging more. But as soon as you lose, you win the next 4 pretty easily. So you kind of climb back up pretty fast. So, and overall, I mean, so far I'm profitable. We'll see. I'm trying the 2 to 9 tick with 25K accounts. So it's like easier. I don't know. We'll see. Good morning, Anthony. All right, we're dropping hard. I guess it's time for a correction. I still think we're gonna go back up though. The straight is open, so it's going to be wild. Yeah, I guess so. But who knows if it's permanent? I think if something goes wrong, it's back to being closed. The market can drop, and oil can spike. Good morning, Kevin. Tanker is going to hit a C mine, and we're back in. Yeah. Didn't Iran say they don't know where the mines are? So I don't know. There could be some out there. A rogue mine. They put hello out, was like, hey guys, we kind of don't know how to find and recover them. Our bad. Yeah. Also, we cleared them. Okay, makes sense. It's crazy we're getting this kind of a movement on a Friday. How many people do you think that are close to the Trump circle bought in real early? They probably bought after the market closed yesterday or right before. Bought three more guns yesterday. That's funny. I'm pretty sure I can't buy guns at all because I'm not a citizen. They're for hunting though. Like, I don't know the ins and outs, and I'm sure California isn't as open about guns, but I think you can still decently get armed here. It's not as relaxed as other states for sure, but it's not like it's no guns in California. Is Dow back at 50,000 though? That's the question. It must be. No, it's 49,200. It's pretty crazy the restrictions though. You can buy guns, but they have to be California compliant. Like manufacturers make guns solely for Cali because they can't sell most there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not that great, but I don't know the ins and outs. They're just nerfed. Okay. Morning, philosopher. And it's stupid stuff like grips and stuff. I need more time shooting some pistols. I've only shot pistols once, and it was like I kind of got lucky because when I was in the army, you don't get pistols, you get rifles. And one of the NCOs like let me shoot some, and that was it. That's all the experience I got. I hate when we're all-time highs. I need levels for my strategy. Okay. Yeah, we're price discovery mode now. I don't shoot pistols much, mainly just rifles and shotguns. I have a bow all for hunting. That's cool. Am I looking for direction? No. If we go back up, we need to go back up here. Oh, I didn't realize the market opened already. We need to close. We need to break out, close back in, and then go back to the initial peak. Usually, I was looking at this trade journal thing that someone vibe coded. I can't tell if it's legit, but interesting. Holy, where did the 10 minutes go? Yeah, I mean, I thought we were still pre-market. Usually I feel like I have more time before the market open like that. You think we'll continue making new highs today? I think we'll keep making new highs because the hype is still there that things are getting better and the straight is open. And then it could dump on Monday. I feel like we're going to keep going higher and then dump on Monday. Like something's going to happen over the weekend. All right, just chilling. Probably going to wait until 10 a.m. here. You're going long soon? All right. Godspeed. Yeah, coming back down. Did you go long or no? You gotta be careful today. $10 until 10 a.m. here. Are we really ranging this hard? It's only gonna get worse. Hold on now. Am I gonna get a setup if we go up like crazy? All right, we're not gonna make it. We got 3 minutes. Look at the hourly candle right there. Seems very indecisive. Wait a minute. Last minute pump. Okay. Yeah, it was close, but didn't happen in time. So we just had to sweep this low at market open, just about. And then now we're going to make another all-time highs, as I predicted. All right, broke the highs. All-time highs. We're going up, guys. There's no end to this bull market. Any loot drop codes? Nope. Nothing yet. I really just want to open one. Yeah. Me too, man. Me too. So far, I've seen them give it out like on like social media posts, but I don't see any um affiliates giving them out. So I don't think anybody's getting it. I need a hit of dopamine. Maybe they're changing things around, making some adjustments in the background before they're ready to be given out. Got that long for 6 ticks on my Lucid on 2 minis. Made $70, but I don't trust this. Yeah, it could drop. Every time we poke above, we could drop really fast and then eventually go back up, come back down real fast, go back up. But that's not to say you should fade these either. So it's hard. I don't know. I went long since the candle printed above the pre-market high. So I just went in for a few ticks. I'm down 200 on my day traders account. Okay. Yeah, my remember when I said I was a third way into reaching my profit target on my Apex 25K? Yeah, I got wiped out yesterday. But then now I'm back to where I am because I started winning again. So it definitely sucks when you lose that one time and wipes out everything, but then you just gotta build it back up slowly. Caught that little pop for 2 ticks on 3 minis. Like and subscribe, peeps. What's up, Dario? Good morning. All right, it might fall back down. Be careful. Despite ATR being over 3s, it's still moving very slowly. One of my losses happened because I went for 3 ticks and in reverse it hit 2 ticks. I mean, like, I've been kind of toying around with the idea of like trailing stop loss maybe. I'm thinking like if this is in theory, right? I don't know if this is going to work out as I wanted to, but in theory, if I want my target TP to be 6 ticks, let's say, what if I set it so that if it hits 7 ticks, it makes a trailing stop loss like instantly to 6, and then I'd be tagged out on 6 like I wanted, but occasionally I get one of those like better fills on 7. I don't know if that's just me being greedy, but I feel like that would be interesting. All right, let's see if we get a close back inside the range. Nope, going back up. Making another all-time highs. Yesterday showed me that going for 6 ticks is actually powerful. Within 3 trades, you'll be up over 400. So it has its place. You gotta be way more selective, yeah. I mean, I do 6 ticks too, but I do one mini. So I think once I get to funded, I'm more careful. If you're on eval, then yeah. Like I'm on evals, I'm doing like 3 contracts, 4 contracts. On topstep, I'm doing 5. Good morning, Daryl. Bam, look at that. Little poke below there. Interesting wick. Hey, what's up, man? Gangs for real. I assume that's your name. How's Friday market? Well, we're doing all-time highs, doing some all-time high trading. I mean, I'm looking at right now. I'm just like keep looking at my Robinhood since we're going all-time highs. It's like, oh my god, my VOO is keep going up. I've been here on Monday. Oh, I remember you. I remember you, but I don't. I still haven't figured out how to say your name. That's why I was like, okay, that's GX. you know, I had to handle some other businesses and things, so not much trading. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you wanna check in on how I'm doing, I live stream everything, and then I also make videos on whenever I take trades, so you can get caught up with those. But it's been decent. It's been an interesting week. Like I titled it on my video, I said I'm cautiously optimistic. All right, I guess we're gonna start ranging right here. I'm a little over 400 away from break even on the Lucid account. Oh, I didn't know that you lost on that account. This is Asia that night. Okay. I mean, I started trading on my 2 tick to 9 tick ones. I started trading. I don't know exactly what session it is. Trying to think. It's the market opens back up at 5, right? So 7 p.m. to like 10 p.m. I trade like those other accounts, my other evals, and I've been having success since it's only 2 ticks, so the volume of the market doesn't really matter. So ended up getting tilted, hit the daily loss limit. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, if you do that, then yeah. The only rationale I would have for full porting is like, let's say on Apex account you're almost at 30 days and you're about to lose it, then it's like time to full port it. Otherwise, I just do what I've been doing every day. It's kind of trying to full port it. Now I'm taking it more serious, trying to get it out of drawdown and pass it using 6 ticks instead of going for 20 points. Yeah. You just can't look for shortcuts. Just slow down. Low key feeling some scalping. I mean, um, my trading is scalping, so I'll trade. I'll trade when I see something. But am I just gonna improvise and scalp? No, I'm not gonna do that. Managed to climb out of this week, but next week I should be good. Yeah. Never try to take shortcuts, because you're only gonna get more behind. How long your average trade take? Probably like 2 minutes. 2 minutes or less. Mine is like either 3 minutes or 8 hours. That's crazy. I mean, back when I was doing 5 point TPs, sometimes it would take like an hour. Like during Christmas. Christmas week, I took a trade for 5 points and it took me an hour, like a little bit over an hour. But with 6 ticks, I'm sure it's gonna be way faster. I did it because it was the giveaway, and then I decided I can actually get a payout. Oh, okay. I mean, in that case, then it makes sense. In that case, yeah, full port it all you want. How many trades have you back tested? Probably thousands. All the way back to 2020. Man, I've never gotten carpal tunnel, like playing video games or whatever, or working on the computer for a long time. But when I back test, I get carpal tunnel. It's like it gets bad, and I'm like, okay, one more trade, but like my wrist is like dying. Have you ever watched Thomas Wade? He scalps on the 2K tick chart for 8 to 12 ticks. Strategy works, but I found it difficult to apply for myself. Yeah. um that name sounds familiar. Thomas Wade. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't know this guy. But I mean, it's like it's not even about finding the strategy, right? It's about finding the strategy that fits you. Fits your patience level, your risk tolerance, your personality, all that. But I think what's common in all strategies is that you can't improvise, you can't just spiral out of control no matter what. So if negative RR or these quick trades make you if they trigger you, then you should stay away from it for sure. I think it is a bit annoying that I'm gonna have to juggle like two sets of trades now, like one with like 2 ticks and 9 on the ones that allow micro scalping, and then 6 to 11 on normal prop firms like Lucid and if I ever do Tradeify. But we'll try it out. But ideally, I want to unify into one, so I don't have to juggle stuff. I mean, I haven't back tested this, guys, but if you want like an entry, super easy entry, brain dead, like don't even think about it. I would even try back testing, entering on a long if we get a breakout like this for 2 ticks, literally right there, boom. Sometimes you might lose. Sometimes you get a breakout and then you get tapped out, but most of the time this might work for at least 2 ticks. It's an idea. All right, we're gonna keep pushing up. I guess I have to wait until 11. Good morning, Bean Tuber. Caught that long for 4 on 2 minis. Very nice. Man, we're really going up. Have you ever tried ChatGPT to analyze your data to optimize your trading? Uh, like for like a simple stuff, like if I have like a set of data, I could put it in ChatGPT and be like, "Hey, is there like additional trading management that I can do to maximize my profits?" And it'll tell me things like, "Oh, just stop trading after two losses," or if you win 3 times, you should stop for the day. Like things like that. It could give me ideas, but I'm never going to blindly believe ChatGPT. That's kind of how I came up with the idea of like, okay, maybe I should just stop trading if I lose 2 back-to-back trades, and that's why I implemented it. Yeah. It's gonna be pretty boring if just sitting here. All right. What if I just go full port long right now? You know, don't fight the trend. Could work. Boom. would have made money right there. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, man. Scalp away. Scalp away on this long. 360 away from break even. You know what's also hard about negative RR trade? You get this idea that you kind of think about going for more points, more ticks, because every time, this is obviously wrong because it doesn't work like this, but every time I get into a trade, I feel like I get more than 6 or more than 2 every time. So you kind of get the temptation of like, okay, maybe I should raise the tick level just a bit. But I feel like that could be dangerous. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you are more prone to getting FOMO if your trades are super quick. Sometimes that'll save you, but more often than not, you're gonna get FOMO. So that's where you can take losses. Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, if you're prone to FOMO, if you're prone to adjusting your target willy nilly, it might not work again. Uh, you can't have it all. A super high win rate usually means smaller moves. Huge RR just usually means smaller win rate. Yeah, I know that very well because I've done the full spectrum of from like low win rate, high RR to now, the most negative you can go. I think crazy RR with high win rate is swing trading, right? Because like you haven't lost until you sold, and if you hold long enough, you could count that as a win. So any bangers today? No bangers today. No setup in this crazy price discovery mode. You know what's funny, guys? I actually was gonna take a long before pre-market, um, when I pretty much woke up, which was 4:30 ish. I think back here, I was gonna go long on this candle, but because we closed right here, I didn't, and I went long after this candle, like right here. And look how much we went up since then. Oh my god. I mean, I was gonna only trade for two ticks anyway, but it's so funny that we've been going up so much from there. What's the TLDR of your strats? The TLDR is just type exclamation mark strategy and you'll get the TLDR. Oh my god. We just keep going up. I guess I haven't traded my system at all-time high levels, all-time high market conditions, so we'll see. All right. Oh, I'm ready for this hour to be over. So you basically take shorts when price consolidates at the hourly high. That's what I've gathered. You wait for consolidation, then wait for it to retest back to the chop, and then you short. Pretty much, but it's not always shorting. It could be a long too. So what I'm doing is I wait for a breakout and then close back inside and then go back to where we broke out from, and then we pick a direction whether we go higher or lower. So here, since we didn't close back inside the range, like I stay out of this because I don't know, like I get chopped out or something. All right, done for the day. I'm glad I decided to trade today. I hit my profit target. Nice, good job, man. Way to go on a Friday. Good way to end the week. That's for sure. That was on the latest count I won from your giveaway. Awesome. Whoa, a little drop here. Yeah, I mean, if you can get a payout with the free account that you got from me, then nothing is better. All right, Kevin, I'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Which way will it go at 11? Probably up. More up. Up only today. What's up, smooth operator? All right, I think we found a high though. I don't know. I'm thinking we'll come down after NQ hits all-time highs, but I can't actually trade that after up only for a week and a half. I mean, if you think about the weekly candle forming, towards the end of Friday, it's going to come back down to make that wick, right? But who knows when that's going to be. So eventually we'll correct briefly, but I don't know how much we're going to go up. Zero trades so far. Have had orders, but no fills. Yeah. Barely any pullback on this pump. Big sell-off next week. I think something might happen over the weekend, and then we'll open lower. Create a gap, and then fill that gap, and I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen after. I also wouldn't be surprised now that we hit 11 that we're going to go back to the middle of the range at least. I mean, we're pretty much almost there. Oh. 40 to 45. So pretty much sweeping the lows then. What's up, Steve? What's up? You want to come up here? Or where are you? There you are. Get up here. Steve? Steve, get up here. There you go. There you go. Cute dog, thank you. This is my best dog right here. Strange looking dog. You haven't seen this breed before? It's the latest and the greatest breed of dogs here. God, there's so much hair on my mic thingy. Struggle with the hair problem as well. Yeah, it gets everywhere. The black one is fine because it's black hair. But I have an orange cat that sheds everywhere. Hey, we might hit the highs. I don't know. We're close. I was half a point away from stop on NQ short twice. Well, hopefully it drops now. Looks like it's going to. Can't believe I didn't get stopped out. Well, maybe put it break even now. If it doesn't drop here, I don't know. Not saying it won't happen, but just do 2 times. Looks good so far. Looks pretty strong. But it really depends. Like, I think we could bounce pretty quick. Letting it ride. Stop is basically break even on the day, only negative $15. Yeah. Seems good. I think you just have to figure out when to take profit because this might bounce super quick. $7.10 is whole target on NQ, so I have a lot to go. All right. 30-minute orb. I don't know. I only know a Buffalo that trades orb that really wants me to trade orb. He trades 15-minute. Something must be happening outside. Yeah, they're trimming trees right now. That's why I got Steve hiding right here. Need more pop up. I mean, I guess we're correcting now. Looks like the short was the way to go right there. I mean, so far so good, man. Looks good. Let's see how far we go down. I mean, we could sell off for the rest of the day, and this could be that wick of the weekly candle forming. You just never know. NQ still in that little consolidation range. Alright, let me look at NQ. Okay, NQ is a little, yeah, little more hesitant to come back down. Trump said Iran agreed to never close the strait again. That's such a dumb headline. Who would ever believe that? I mean, they're just verbatim printing what Trump said. So, the real question is: has Trump ever said anything that's true? I don't think so. Why does it look off? Oh, I was looking at NQ. See, this is what happens. Like, I take a look at NQ and I forget to switch back, and I'm like looking at the wrong chart. But yeah, I don't see this hour happening either. So probably gonna be another hour gone, which is fine. Something wasn't adding up in your head, yeah. Cause like on NQ, we're closer to the highs, but if I look here on this chart, we're like pretty far away. So I was like, why is this different? But I've taken my trades like pre-market already, so even if I don't get anything today, it's like whatever. This is dumb, yeah. I'm telling you, man. Going short today has to be short term. I don't think you're gonna see like a major dump today, but I could be wrong. I don't disagree, but short or long looking for a decent move would have had the same outcome. Past half hour. Yeah. I mean, that's true too. I feel like we are gonna just slowly creep up to the highs again here. One more stab at it. I think the market is trying to make Dow 50K again for the memes. You're out? Okay. Break even though, right? $20 down on the day. That's not bad. You took a stab at it, and it is what it is. All right, going for the highs again. I still have 30 minutes for something to pan out this hour. We'll see. NQ takes highs. Yep, NQ is definitely leading the charge here. Iran finally gave up. I wouldn't say they gave up per se. I think they're just they just think opening up the strait right now is in their best interest. We'll see. Or you could also argue that who knows what's going on in the actual deal or negotiations. Maybe Trump gave up on something really big and Iran's like, all right, that sounds good to us. Open the strait. And if that happened, then Trump is going to do his best to minimize that and hide it. 20 minutes and I'm out. Yeah, same. I'm gonna see if we poke above the high and do something funny business and potentially get a setup. If not, That will be my last stream of the week. All right, I guess we're going back down now. So, how's NQ looking? Wow, NQ closed back inside, huh? Just needed one more poke above before going lower. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for a break above the hourly range. The purple line. Either up or down. Down is like here. Up is here. I don't get involved until that happens. Short above for hourly wick anticipation. It takes a little bit more than that. Like just breaking out the highs isn't good enough for me to go short or long. I need to see some sort of a consolidation right there. I don't like front run any moves. We got about 12 minutes, but doesn't look like it's happening. Do you also have timing rules like last 10-minute macro? No. I do not. Whoa, okay. That was weird. I have no idea. So wait for a range to settle after break above, then short at the top of the range. I don't pick a direction. It could be a short or a long, but it's correct. You're right in that I wait for the price to settle after the break and then either go long or short, depending on what I see. All right, we're about to hit 12 and things are really slow now. We've been consolidating for like a solid hour, so I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I'll see if I get a trade later today. If not, I'll come back on Monday. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Stay safe out there. All right, see ya, E-Mini Magic and Anthony. See ya, Drew. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to keep trading like this, see what happens. Oh. All right, see you guys.